What's going on, YouTube? This is Lady B coming back at you. I'm just up here to do a response video to Miani about the video that she just recently posted about the lady in Tampa that has 15 kids and she's homeless currently now. And well, she has 12 of the 15 currently with her at the time. And she's basically, she feels like that the system has let her down, and the system needs to help to take care of her and her 15 kids. I mean, her 12 kids. I'm sorry. Her 12 kids. And this is just my opinion about this. Now, like I said, this is my personal opinion. I am entitled to my personal opinion. It's kind of like, well, I got two opinions. But anyway, here I go. Anyway, number one, I'm with Miani on that. I mean, kids are a beautiful thing, they're a blessing from God. But when you can afford to take care of that many kids, then by all means, hey, pop out as many as you would like. But when you are living on assistance and you're dependent on the government, no, you don't need to be having that many kids and expecting the government to chip in, because now, I mean, they can help, but to a certain extent. And I've always said that, it needs to be some type of limit. I mean, hey, if I was head of the social services department or whatever you want to call it, after 4 kids, you wouldn't be getting no more assistance. I'm sorry, 4 or 5. 5 at the most, 5 pushing it. But after them, you wouldn't be getting no assistance, because I mean, I understand that people fall on hard times or whatever, but that's ridiculous. Obviously, you've been on the system for a while, and you got all these kids, and now you just all in the news talking about somebody needs to take care of me and all of these children and all these. No, I'm gonna need for you to get a job. Get a job. 2, 3. You gonna need about 3 full-time jobs in order for you to try to stay up on top. And you gonna need some more help, because that's ridiculous. I mean, and the kids are the ones that are suffering here because they didn't ask to be here, and now they gotta sit around hungry, and they gotta sit around hungry and no shoes and no clothes, and and especially kids are cruel, especially when you're in school and the children got to go to school, other kids pick on other kids. This is just an ongoing factor of things that can happen. You know what I'm saying? I just honestly think that the government need to come up with some kind of limit where, okay, once you get past this limit, we're not trying to be funny, but there are other people out here that need help. You got more than four or 5 kids, just like tax credits. You get tax credits for them 2 or 3 or whatever, and after a certain time frame or whatever, you don't get no credit for them. That's how I would do it, because I mean, I think it's unfair. I really think it is unfair, because there are other families, there are other people out here that needs assistance, and you mean to tell me it's a lady out here that the government, they supposed to take care of her, help take care of her 12 kids, and then you got somebody over here that they only have 1 child, and they're a working mother or they're a part-time mother, and they barely can't get any assistance. It's very unfair. And I mean, I don't have any kids. I don't have any kids, but I know how it feels to, be down on hard times and you try to go get some assistance from social services. And because I don't have any kids, well, ma'am, you don't have any kids, or, or you're not disabled, or whatever the case may be, we can't help you. Just because you don't have a house full of kids or you're not disabled does not mean that you don't need help. Because people lose jobs, things happen, people have health issues, or whatever the case may be. It's a lot of things that, can happen. And I just seriously think that, I just seriously think that there needs to be some kind of limit, that once you get to this limit, that they no longer have to help you, because that's just ridiculous. And obviously you just land, I don't know the lady, I'm not supposed to judge, Lord forgive me, but I just honestly feel like, she need a whole lot of assistance, And then again, like on my other opinion, then again, look at them. I'm not racist or anything, because I have friends of all kind of cultures, but there are, like, the Mexicans, for example. When you go to social services, they are seen by totally different workers than we are seen by. They got their own workers that speak Spanish or whatever the case may be, and it be about 13 of them living in a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment, or it be like 18 of them living in there, and they get assistance, they get food stamps, they get the free whatever you want to have, you know what I'm saying. My thing is, it's enough services around out here for it to be spread around where everybody can get some help. But if you have all these people with all these kids that's just like taking up the services, and then there's no assistance for anyone else, like I said, it just needs to be some kind of cut off. After a certain number of kids, it has to be some kind of restrictions, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the kids are the ones that are suffering here. And that's just my opinion on it, Oh, Lord have mercy, that's just too many kids anyway. And I do know people like that, where I live, that they have a house full of kids. They don't work. They, they're on the system. Get food stamps, they get checks, they get all type of assistance for them and their kids.